Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel on this Wednesday. My name is Virtual Nunchucks, and oh my goodness, can we talk about Xbox and E3? Dang. Alright, so we all know they bought Bethesda, several $1 million, 6 or 7 million, billion, I'm sorry, with a B. And it is my opinion, now having said that, I still have to go back and watch Nintendo, and I still have to go back and watch Capcom. But as of right this minute, Xbox brought their A game. Because from the minute they started until the end of the thing, it was just wall-to-wall games. They showed off Forza Horizon 5. And I gotta say, it looked gorgeous, but they always do. They showed off some big announcements, like, for example, The Outer Worlds 2. They showed off some Halo Infinite. They gave us release dates, or at least ideas of when they'll be coming out. For example, Halo Infinite will be releasing this holiday. Totally cool. They showed off a bunch of stuff. And they came out swinging hard. I mean, they showed off exclusive titles after exclusive title after exclusive title. And yes, I realize that these titles are going to come to PC as well, so technically it's not exclusive. However, what makes it the most compelling is not only are they releasing games like The Outer Worlds 2 and Stalker 2 and that new one they just showed off for Bethesda, the vampire thing. They looked really, really good. They looked like something that I as a gamer would want to play. And that's what you do. You show off your console, you show off your exclusives, you show what your console can do, and you get people interested in your games. Because you want to play on your ecosystem. Another thing they have going for them is that a lot of those games, I think they said, of the 30 titles that they showed off, 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass day and date of release, which is insane and crazy, and I still say is one of the best deals in gaming. I own a PlayStation 5. I've played on a PlayStation 5 a long time, but I've owned just about every console under the sun, from Nintendo to PlayStation, and it's just the best deal in gaming. And I gotta say that if you're going to do day and date releases with your Xbox subscription service, then good for you. 'Cause man, and I have to say, I watched it. Unfortunately, I watched it. Post-conference, but I have to say that Xbox did a phenomenal job. All of the games that they showed off, with the exception of a few, what looked like a knockoff of Gang Beasts, and a few others, didn't really hit home for me, but for the majority of it's not that I don't like Gang Beasts, let me just put that out there. I like Game Beasts. I play it with my son from time to time because it's just silly fun. We play it as a family game and a party game kind of thing. But as a whole, Xbox went and hit a couple of home runs. What's going to be interesting to see is what the EA event is going to look like, EA Play Live or whatever they call it, and what Sony is going to show when they do their Sony event that they're doing later on in the summer, I think around July or sometime. Because they got their work cut out for them, I'm not going to lie. If you're going to delay things like God of War to next year, and you're going to delay several of your other games, which I understand, again, in defense of delays was a video I put up on the channel, so I understand the delays, but if you're going to do that, you better come out swinging with some good titles. And thankfully they released Ratchet & Clank this weekend, which is good because it's getting positive reviews and everything like that, which is awesome. And it is PS5 exclusive. You can't do what they do with this Ratchet & Clank on a PS4. So it's good to see that they actually have a true next-gen title in their lineup. But they're going to have to come out swinging, PlayStation is, if they're going to try to compete with what Xbox just did. Because, to my knowledge, they don't have anything on the slate that even looks remotely ready to go yet. Just quite yet, at least for PlayStation 5. So I'm curious. I'm gonna give Xbox an A. I mean, I have to. If I'm gonna be a true gamer and I'm gonna be a true, unbiased, I should say, unbiased gamer, then I have to give Xbox props because Xbox came out swinging. And with the exception of a few missteps, they get an A from me because there were several times my son and I are sitting there going, I can't play that because I don't have an Xbox Series X in my house. I can't play that because I don't have an Xbox Series X in my house. And the only exception to that was my son goes, well, I can because I have a PC. I can do it. So he was happy because he could play some of them. But just wow, man. That's how you do it. You generate hype. Not only do you generate hype, you show off gameplay. And that was something else that they did a lot of. They showed actual gameplay of the games that they were showing off. They didn't just show trailers. They didn't show nice, colorful CG trailers and give you a ton about the story necessarily or things like that. They showed off gameplay in the actual engines or games themselves. And that's what you got to do. You got to give us a taste of what it looks like, what it plays like. Obviously, have a little bit of story, in there to give you an idea of what you're looking at. But yeah, man, it was wall-to-wall games for 2 hours. I'm good with that. That's what I like to see when I go to an event or when I see an event. I don't want all this filler stuff. I want to see the games because I've already got your consoles, right? We already spent the money on the consoles. I want to see what you're going to give me to play with. Because if it's just a Netflix box or a Disney Plus box or whatever box, then it does me no good. Because I can watch Blu-rays on something else, and I can watch Netflix on something else. So, give me my games. And Xbox came out and did that. So it looks really, really good. They also give us release dates of a few things that we've been looking at. For example, Starfield, the Bethesda title that's been teased and teased and teased, is an Xbox exclusive. No surprise there, because they now are owned by Xbox and Microsoft. But they did give us a release date of 11/22/22 or 11/11/22. So we got a release date there, and a lot of these games are coming out this year, which is also really cool. They came out swinging, and they have a pretty decent lineup now. It's nice to see, considering that they have a misstep or two last year with having to delay Halo Infinite and not having a whole lot of launch lineup titles. So it's nice to see that they're coming out swinging very, very hard. So now I can't wait to see what happens with Capcom. I can't wait to see what happens with the other publishers and developers and things like that. And I want to see what Sony has. I want to see what EA has. But as of right now, if you're looking at E3 as an event, period, Microsoft has won. So unless Capcom has something that I'm not seeing, or if one of the other publishers and developers have something that I'm not seeing, my opinion is that Microsoft won EA and should get the award. So we'll have to see how that works out. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought in the comments section below. If you disagree with me, that's okay. As long as you stay courteous in the comments, we'll have a discussion about it. I gave him an A. What grade would you give him? Let me know. Because, like I said, that's what I want to see. When I go to a gaming event or I see a gaming event, that's what I want to see. Tell me about the games that I'm going to play. Let me see it. If I can't touch it, and if I can't play it, at least let me see it. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see what it plays like I said. So that's my grade. I'm going to give him an A. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Did I miss something that you think I should have covered more? And if that's the case, then we will do that. But ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for me. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. We're going to talk about, the rest of the conference. And see you then. All right? Bye, guys.